I matched with this guy on Bumble. We talk, like, exchange a few messages back and forth, and then we switch to WhatsApp. We decided to go on a date, so he planned one for today. When I asked him to send me what bar we're going to, he sent me a postcode, and he was like, meet here. So I googled the postcode, and I put on maps, and it was like flats. There was like a residential street. So I was like, what is this? I don't want to meet here. Like, can we just meet at the bar? No, he was like, no, just meet me here. We can walk together. And I was like, can I just please meet you at the bar? And again, he was just like, just meet me here. Obviously, I was still going to go to the bar. He eventually told me the bar's name. And I am coming, well, I was supposed to be in the office today, so I would have been coming from wherever my office is. And he chose a place that's like an hour away. I didn't really want to do that. I was like, that's too far. I don't want to be back late and then end up having to take like a really expensive Uber back to my house. And he was like, it's not far at all. Like, just walk across the bridge and then you can tube to one stop, which it wasn't. It would still take me about an hour to get. So I was like, no, can we just meet somewhere in the middle so that we can both travel? It's not just like, I don't know. It's because he lives in that area that he wanted to do that he chose the bar in. He was adamant on not changing the location. And
women hold no accountability for their actions whatsoever. Like, no matter if it's for something small or big, they hold no accountability at all. And if you don't believe me, well, look, have you guys ever heard of a woman telling you a story between her and her ex of why they broke up? Most of the times, the story she gives you depicts her as the victim and the dude as the aggressor. The whole story she will tell you, like, I mean, it's gonna have plot holes, bro, because throughout that whole story, every event she's going to be telling you showcases her in a positive light and him in a negative light. But then when you go and ask the dude, he's gonna tell you a different version of that. He's gonna tell you how bad she was, how much of an aggressor she was. She probably wasn't even a good girlfriend. She probably cheated. She probably had such bad toxic traits. But when she's explaining you her version, she doesn't mention that. She's always a goody two-shoes, a victim, the one who's being taken advantage of, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying, right? So they hold no accountability whatsoever. Like, you will notice a vast difference between that whole narration she's giving you. And I'm telling you, bro, like, it's so hard for these women to own up to their mistakes, own up to what they did wrong. You know what I mean, right? Like, they would rather you be on their side than you against them. That's why it's so hard, because sometimes men are out there, you know, they're listening to these women recount, you know, their horror experience in their relationship with their ex. And these men are like on their side. They're like, oh man, I'm so sorry you had to go through that, blah, 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 blah. But in the end, they find out it's like she flipped the whole story around. She's mixing events. She's missing all the details. She doesn't even tell you what she did wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is how it goes, boy. But anyways, guys, we got more reaction. Make sure to click the like button, subscribe, and let's go.
Aiden Ross situation shows you how lazy some people are. If you don't know who Aiden Ross is a popular streamer. The dude got a bag. And he's sitting up here trying to help his friends out as best as he can. If I'm not mistaken, he was paying for their apartments. He was helping them out with money, and they still fumbled the bag. Some of you, one, don't know how to take advantage of an opportunity that is given to you. And two, a lot of you are just lazy and you take people for granted. There's no way in the world that you can have a friend who's as wealthy as Aiden Ross is, who's trying to bring you up with him, trying to make you a better person, but also put money in your pocket so you can create your own wealth, and you sit up there and you fumble the bag. Give me that opportunity. I guarantee you I don't take it for granted. And that is what a lot of you do with this life. You sit up there and you take people for granted, and then when it's taken away from you and you start to realize how hard life is and how good you had it, all of a sudden you want to cry wolf. To those people that fumbled the bag,
so I want you guys to tell me the difference between this story right here and the women who are after these sugar daddies. Just tell me the difference between here. Because, like, I see no difference, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you have a friend who's paying for an apartment and all that, it's like, it's the same as an 18-year-old, bro, getting her apartment and her whole lifestyle paid off by some 80-year-old dude, bro. You know what I mean, right? Like, tell me that, bro. In what world does that make any sense? Like, having a dude paying for another dude rent and bills, and at the end, I mean, okay, granted, you know, they're supposed to stream together, but if you're that type of dude, I mean, you're getting your bills paid off by another dude, don't you feel like a sugar baby at some point? Like, I mean, it's that feeling's gotta sink in, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I get it, you all are buddy, your buddy's helping you out, but how can you sleep at night? Because this is the type of shit that women be doing, bro. You know, women move like this. And for women, I mean, it's all right, because like, I mean, that's how they go, bro. You know, they're always looking for the wealthy, the rich man. They're always looking for the easy way out. But as a man out there, you're having your life paid off by your friend. Like, shouldn't that make you feel like you're a female? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how can you sleep at night, boy? That's what I don't get. This guy's friends, like, you know what I mean? They're taking him for granted, like this and that. But like, at the end of the day, how are you going to bed at night knowing that you're being treated like a bitch? You know what I mean? You have another man paying for your life, bro. Who else does that? Them shorties, no? So you're on the same level as them. You should literally feel like a woman at that point. Like, you don't even have a dick. You have a vagina, bro. You're not a man anymore. You know, if you have to rely on another man to supplicate your whole life, bro, your whole lifestyle.
He took me back to his house, not because he wanted to do anything, because he wanted to show me the renovations he's doing in his basement.
You don't go to basements on a first date, Reagan.
I know, but he had barn doors. He was making a whole nother apartment all by himself. He bought this house.
And he has a car.
And it's nice. And his car, did you see his car?
No.
It's brand new. It's a 2021 SUV. It's beautiful. It has a screen in it. Yeah. I started to forget about like everything else, and I was just like, wow, I could start living like this. And he was so respectful. It was beautiful.
What'd you have to drink?
I had a couple cocktails and some wine. Yeah.
So, do you think you're going to go on a second date?
He wants to bring me to his hockey game tomorrow. He wants to pick me up and bring me to his hockey game. So I can come watch him. It's so cute. He says he wants to take me thrifting beforehand. Yeah, so we can pick out outfits for each other and not let each other see. And it's what we have to wear on our next date. That's what he said.
That sounds like a pretty good first date, Reagan.
It's my first white guy. I mean, no offense, but I think I kind of been missing out. He has a house at 25 years old. I'm only 22 and I don't know what I'm doing. But I think I might want to move in. It's nice, it's cute, I can get used to it.
Hey man, that just goes on to show my man is proud of the work he's doing, you know? His focus is on something different as opposed to like 95% of other dudes, right? Because 95% of other dudes who takes chicks over to their house, it ain't to go show them their whole basement and barn doors and all this renovation type shit, you know what I mean? They're trying to get some action. So my dude here is he's working on a different frequency right here. He's moving with a different energy, boy. He cares more about renovations than the women. Nothing wrong with that. At least he's focused, right? I mean, it could have been worse. Maybe he wouldn't have had a house, you know what I mean? He's just taking him to his parents' basement, you know what I mean? Right? So I mean, this dude here shows at least he's putting work into meaningful stuff. That basement must be his pride and joy. So for him to go and showcase his hard work to you, you should feel honored, man. Like, just that's a different date. Not any woman just goes to, bro. You know, I feel like a lot of women would actually love this dude because at the end of the day, it's like he's not trying to get anything out of them. He's not trying to do anything with them. You know what I mean? He's just showing them his basement. Why not, eh? You go, boy. At the end of the day, even if this chick leaves, you don't see her, you don't talk to her anymore, at least you got that basement done.
Oh, I don't.
不是
No, it's not you. I don't like boys.
哦，你知道？哦姐，
Girls.
哦一样，一样，呀，我是明家，我是五个家。
I don't understand. That's weird.
Thank you. What's your name? My name is Kiss.
What the fuck?
Wait, what's your name again?
Why do all that?
Yo, this girl was ready to box him. You feel the energy, bro? I thought she was gonna start throwing hands, bro. You know, I guess she wasn't in that frequency. You know, I think she thought he actually literally didn't know any English, or he spoke a different language, you know what I mean? She was trying to help him the best that she could, but at the end, turns out he's pranking her all along, bro. She ain't having it, bro. I don't blame her, bro. Like, I mean, imagine going on your day to day and you have somebody coming and approaching you and you're trying to, you know, help him to the best of your ability, and you find out he's been pranking you all along, bro. Sometimes you ain't got that energy for that type shit, you know? So I mean, like, I get where she's coming from, bro. Like, she could have at least thrown a punch or something, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. That's the thing with these pranksters, bro. Some of them actually take it too far. Some of them, bro, for the sake of the joke and the sake of the content and the sake of making people laugh, they actually extend the joke way longer than it should be, you know?
You know who Drea is?
Yeah.
Okay, so she just recently got pregnant by a 21-year-old. She's 39.
Yeah.
And she just got pregnant by a 21-year-old basketball player.
I'm telling you, it's kind of fun to fuck around with these young ones. Anyway, go ahead.
21? You would fuck around with a 21-year-old? She has a son that's 21.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't act right, I can always get your dad. So, just kidding. Not kidding.
Not kidding.
No.
But you would date a 21-year-old?
I have, actually.
At this age?
Uh-huh.
Why? You don't feel like a little perverty?
No, because his brain...
I think this other girl who's asking this question, she's missing the point, bro. That woman, she got pregnant by a 21-year-old. That's because that 21-year-old has his shit together, bro. He's in the NBA, man. He's bringing money. Those kids are set, bro. You know, so I don't think that 39-year-old would just settle down with a random 21, bro, you know, college kid who doesn't have his life figured out, bro. There's a reason, bro. You know, that chick is 39, bro. She's looking at it like, yo, you know what? I ain't got a husband, I ain't got nothing. I'm aging here. You know, my years of beauty, you know, are reaching the peak here. Like, you know, I gotta fix up my life. I gotta get it all settled. You know what I mean? And she let herself get knocked by this 21-year-old, right? Like, of course, she's thinking, bro. She's clever with it. But yo, look at it. It's not just a random 21-year-old. He's 21, bro. He has status, bro. He's doing shit. He's in the NBA. Hell, bro, any woman, bro, even if she's 50, bro, she's still gonna get knocked up by the dude who's 21 in the NBA, bro. Come on, bro. You know how much of a vast difference your life's gonna be? You know, imagine getting knocked by a regular 21-year-old who works at a construction site, bro, you know, who's struggling to, you know, provide for himself. How is he gonna provide for you and your child, you know? So this woman got knocked up by a 21 in the NBA. That's the difference. That's the underline right there, you know. So, cougar, that's what they are, right?
I was scrolling on Instagram and she's like a thick white girl, so I was like, wow, I've never seen that before.
She's a what?
She's thick, like she has a nice butt. So I messaged her on Instagram and I was like, hey, let's shoot, let's work. And we set something up, but we ended up just getting ice cream. We became friends, then we became friends with benefits. And
friends with benefits?
Yes.
At my age, a friend with a benefit is someone who has a pension.
Oh, no. The benefits weren't like that.
What kind of benefit? Oh!
Yeah.
My man here, the judge, bro, is so far back that he can't keep up with the lingos, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell this man has lived in a different timeline than these kids of today. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how much the language has changed, you know? Like, I guess back then they wouldn't describe women as a thick white girl, you know what I mean? Or they wouldn't describe friends with benefits. Back then they had a different, I mean, probably similar description, like similar meaning, but they described it differently, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at a friend with a benefit is the one with pension. That's what he's telling you. That's what the benefit meant. Nowadays, it's like literally two people who are hooking up, but they don't have labels. That's what he means, you know? So it's actually a little bit funny to see how far how far the world has come, right? Like, I mean, if you're gonna talk to a person who's like 80 plus years old and you're a 20-year-old, there's a vast difference. You see, these kids, these Gen Zs, they're growing up with a whole different lingo, whole different lifestyle. And you got my man here on the other end, the judge. He been living in a whole different world, bro. You know, he grew up in the times where, bro, they didn't even have what? They didn't have cell phones, bro. They had like landlines and all that, bro. And it's like, they don't even have these Facebook, Instagram. What was Instagram? There's no Instagram, bro. People were literally mailing mails by hand, bro. They're like, probably like, you know, giving a pigeon to go fly and send a mail down the road, you know what I mean, right? Nowadays, you got all these everything is becoming digital, you know, Facebook, Instagram, you got Twitter or X or whatever it's called, you know what I mean? There's so many apps. This is a world of technology.
I almost got murdered today, and this is what happened. I matched with this guy on Bumble. We talk, like, exchange a few messages back and forth, and then we switch to WhatsApp. We decided to go on a date, so he planned one for today. When I asked him to send me what bar we're going to, he sent me a postcode, and he was like, meet here. So I googled the postcode, and I put on maps, and it was like flats. There was like a residential street, so I was like, what is this? I don't want to meet here, like, can we just meet at the bar? No, he was like, no, just meet me here, we can walk together. And I was like, can I just please meet you at the bar? And again, he was just like, just meet me here. Obviously, I was still gonna go to the bar. He eventually told me the bar's name. And I am coming, well, I was supposed to be in the office today, so I would have been coming from wherever my office is. And he chose a place that's like an hour away by tube. And it's a Tuesday, so I didn't really want to do that. I was like, that's too far. I don't want to be back late and then end up having to take like a really expensive Uber back to my house. And he was like, it's not far at all. Like, just walk across the bridge and then you can tube to one stop, which it wasn't. It would still take me about an hour to get there. So I was like, no, can we just meet somewhere in the middle so that we can both travel? It's not just like, I don't know. It's because he lives in that area that he wanted to do that he chose the bar in. He was adamant on not changing the location. And he was just like, why are you making such a big deal out of it? It's not a big deal. The Uber's not expensive. He like looked up the price. And he was like, it's only £15, which it would not be, because from my house to like the bar by Uber would be like probably £30, especially late at night. There was a bit of back and forth, and then I was like, okay, you know what, let's just reschedule for a different day, because this is obviously like not working, and now we're just like in a bit of a fight, so it's just weird and awkward, and maybe we shouldn't even go on a date. I didn't say that part. But anyways, he was like, well, I can't now because I've had to put my credit card down, and they're gonna charge me if I cancel the reservation because it's less than 24 hours. I went onto the website of the bar and I clicked reserve a table. You did not have to put your credit card down. I could easily fill out, you just have to fill out your name, and that's it. And something told me to reverse image search his pictures, and I used this website. It's called facecheck.id, and it basically is like reverse image search for social profiles and stuff. I put his picture in there, and it comes up with this like fitness gym model based in Germany. I live in London. So I was like, okay. And it had a completely different name. And all the pictures that were on his profile were taken from that person's profile. So at that point, I was like, okay, what the hell? So he wanted to meet me at this random postcode, not the bar. Random postcode, looked like a residential street. I'm assuming it was his place. He was adamant on not changing the location. He specifically wanted to meet there, and he would not meet me halfway. He lied about the credit card, putting it down. And then he's not even real. So I don't know what the intention was. I don't know what would have happened if I went. And it's supposed to be in a few hours. So I obviously have not done anything. I screenshotted the profile, the fitness model's Instagram, and I sent it to him. But now I'm really scared, actually. So I reported him on Bumble. I'm going to block him on WhatsApp before he even responds. Because I don't know what would have happened, but everything is just like alarm bells. And there, I'm pretty sure that would have been the last day that I was seen alive. So yeah, that is how I almost got.
Kudos to her, at least she was using her brain this time. You know, some women out there wouldn't use their brain, bro. They would even question nothing. Literally, some dudes will tell you to meet them in the middle of nowhere, bro. You know, 5 hours away from your city, as these girls would actually still go. You know, and here's the thing, bro, right? Girls become way gullible when the dude is attractive. I'm telling you, bro, like if that dude is really attractive and she like is feeling him, bro, she'll do anything, bro, right? She won't even think twice. So I mean, this girl here was using her brain. Good for her, you know. At least she was able to still like notice the holes in this dude's story and his energy and all. But yeah, like all I gotta say is like, for example, like you're arguing about the meeting place. He doesn't want to give you the location. You should feel that gut feeling in your stomach telling you something is off. You know, why are you there arguing with your date about the location that he doesn't want to send it to? You know, and you catch him on all these lies. It's like, you know, I gotta agree, you kept this conversation going for way longer than it should have. The moment you realized those red flags, you should have just not even replied, delete him, and continue on with your life. But yo, you dodged a bullet, and at least you're using your brain.
What's the famous line a cheater says when they get caught?
Okay.
Believe what you want, innit? Straight with the gaslight. Believe what you want, innit? Clearly believing these hoes is more important than believing your man.
But believe what you want.
Yeah. You've picked your side. Stay over there.
Facts.
If I did it, I would just tell you. I'm not.
So stop asking me questions.
Famous line a cheater use when they get caught. You've invaded my privacy.
Wow.
Yeah. Then once when she's like, who the fuck is this? And you're like,
pardon?
Did you just go from my phone?
You just
whoa. Stop. Never mind, Sarah. Did you just go from my fucking phone?
Forget Sarah Marshall.
Yeah, forget Sarah. Did you just go from... The fact that you don't trust me means you're cheating as well. So that's ownership. And
blame. Ownership and blame.
And blame. The fact that you don't even trust me enough says everything.
You know what? I gotta agree, man. These lines are valid. A lot of men be using these lines. You know, it's like you're at a point where you just got caught red-handed. There's no way out. Of course, that's how you're gonna be throwing these lines. You know, gaslighting and all that. You know, I've seen men actually do this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you can't really back yourself out of that situation. You can't really defend yourself because she got all the evidence. So what lines are you gonna say? You know, that's why a lot of men, they like to result into this. You know, believe what you want, blah blah blah. You know, I'm not gonna explain myself, this and that. You know what I mean? It's more like, yo, they know they're screwed, so it's like they don't care. They're like, you know what, whatever. I'm not gonna waste my energy even arguing with her about it. It's like, you know what I mean? It's the funniest part though. But these lines are accurate though. I gotta give you that.
I have a question. Do you think that if I got in a fight and I was mad, and you know how mad I get when I'm mad, do you think I'd win? Like when I'm mad, when I'm pissed. It's like, I know I'm like a little angel, but I feel like I'd rock somebody.
All James.
Like I actually really feel like I would.
You just need to be put it in your place. It's plain and simple. You're abusive. Yeah.
Because
You angry.
if I was gonna go pro in a sport, I'm pretty sure I could kick your ass.
Alright, I don't know about that. You get a little coffee.
If I was gonna play, yeah.
I'm just saying I'd body slam your ass. But anybody
You're a
else?
guy, if it's a
Anybody
girl.
else? Yeah.
I don't know anybody else who's gonna go pro.
But I'm not gonna cap. You scary as.
I'm scary as fuck when I'm mad.
When you angry. I'd be going in another room and shit. Like you both doing that shit. We would get in fights. You would literally hit me, like bust my lip, almost knock my teeth out multiple times. You would throw my phone. You even have a hole in your wall from throwing my phone, and don't even cap. You know that you have the hole. Hey, cheers. Oh. The burn. The burn. God damn.
God damn. God damn. Oh my god. That's so sad.
I ain't looking. You ain't got me. I said, what? What? Nope.
No, but seriously, they will be back.
Oh hell no. first things first, man, this girl is looking for attention from you, and on top of that, she is looking for you to verify that she is aggressive, she's all this, like, you know what I mean? You should have just been telling her she's pure crazy, she hella crazy, you know? You're just, it seems like right now you're just rooting for her to keep acting like this. It seems like you're hyping her on, you know? It's like, okay, we get it, you know, she's a little bit insane when she's mad, you know, she destroys stuff, she fights, she does all this and that, but at the end, this is not positive, this is not how a woman should act. You should actually be shaming her for this, because it's not a good behavior. Now, what's gonna happen if you guys are fighting, or she catches you cheating, or she catches you, you know, doing whatever, something shady or whatever? She's gonna be all up on you, bro. And there's women out there like this, you know, there's women who, because you guys hype them up so much on what they can do, you know, that sometimes they push it a little too far. There's women who've killed men out there before, you know. It's because of dudes like you, dudes like this. You know she's violent, you know she's crazy. Instead of helping her get better, instead of, like, you know, helping her to channel her energy and control her outbursts, you're out here hyping her up. And then later on, when she goes down the drain and you're the victim and she all up on you, scratching you, biting you, doing all this crazy stuff, you're crying out there, you're the victim, you know. I'm talking to all you men out there, bro. You know, I mean, I always defend my men, you know what I'm saying? But yo, I also gotta say how it is, because a lot of men right now, they're on toxic relationships just because, you know, she's looking cute, you know, you're in love, you're so used to her, blah blah blah. You let her react in this type of way. Any woman who acts like this, she was never shown any consequences that come with acting like this, right? She's gotten away for so long that it's a part of her identity. And you, as a man right now, instead of trying to help her, trying to shame her for this bad behavior, you're advocating for it. It's just ridiculous.
If you're a black boy named Jeremy who goes to UCF and was wearing over-ear headphones and went to Qdoba on March 4th around 11:30 a.m., count your motherfucking days, bitch. Cause tell me why you took my order. Oh my god, okay, I'm sorry, let me not get ahead of this. Tell me why I ordered. Okay, I ordered first. And I know I ordered first because I was there first. I saw you walk in. I saw you walk and approach the same waiting area for Qdoba because we had self-serve kiosks, okay? So on the self-service kiosk, okay, I order my fucking food, right? I go and I'm waiting with my friend. My friend has to leave, so I'm waiting by myself and I'm just kind of waiting. I hear my name called. I hear Naomi, okay? But then this black boy with over-ear headphones around 11:30 at Qdoba and UCF's campus and the student union decided to fucking stroll up and take the food. He didn't even verify. Oh, did you say Naomi? No. Did you say Naomi? Did you say Jeremy? No, he didn't verify. He just took that shit. I hope whatever I got, you're allergic to it. I hope you're allergic to fucking chicken. I don't know. I like spicy food because I got the spicy. I hope you don't like it. I got the sweet and spicy Cholula chicken quesadilla. Okay? Because when you picked it up, I was like, there's no way this man just picks my food because how did I not get my order but you got your order? You know, and you came after me. So I waited a second, I was like, maybe they'll call my name in a second. They didn't call my name. So I went up to the guy, I said, hey, did you guys call this name already? Because I think someone took my food. Like, I heard you call my name, and but I'm still here. I haven't received my food yet. Thank goodness I fucking printed my fucking receipt. And you know how I know your fucking name is Jeremy? No, because while I was waiting for them to remake my fucking order because you took it, they called it Jeremy. No one named Jeremy was there. And I'm in my head, what? The end of Jeremy, it sounds kind of like Naomi. So I'm thinking you heard the me sound and just assumed no one else in the fucking world can have the same ending sounding name. I don't fucking know. Count your motherfucking days. If I see you, it's on fucking sight. Why did I have to wait an extra 10 minutes for them to remake my quesadilla? You're lucky I printed my receipt. You're lucky today I was like, maybe I should print my receipt. You're lucky because I gave you an option. No receipt. Print receipt. You're lucky I chose print receipt. Count your fucking days, Jeremy. When I see you, it's on fucking sight. I'm not even kidding. Anyway, look how delicious these quesadilla looks. Some sour cream, some guac. It smells really, really good. Wow, look at the, wow.
All right, all I gotta say is, man, yeah, Jeremy took your food, maybe by mistake, maybe he wasn't paying attention, but at the end of the day, why are you making a TikTok video, man? Just go chase Jeremy down. Like, you see that man took your food right there. He's running away, he's walking away. Why is it that the first thought that comes into your mind, like, wait, let me go home, make a TikTok video, right, and dox his name out there, complain all about it, which is not gonna do anything. You know, how do you see that as a solution? Why couldn't you simply go up to him and be like, I think you got my food? You know, he'd be arguing with you. No, I ordered this. Okay, tell me what it's in the box. He tells you, it's this and that. You know, okay, open the box. He sees it's your burrito or whatever the hell spicy thing you ordered. Like, you know what I mean? That could have just solved the whole difference right there. But a lot of people now, they find the solution to all their problems in TikTok. Just out there airing it out, you know. This is like the same as women who are out there in public and they see a dude that they're crushing on. Instead of going to talk to him, what they do is they take a video of him and then they come home and then they put it on TikTok and then they ask the audience to go find him or to comment his name or to, you know, do their thing and hook them up. It's like, you were just right there. You could have talked to him for 2 seconds, fixed the whole situation. Instead, you have to wait to go all the way home, to go on TikTok, to air it out there. Like, in what logic does not make any sense, man? Crazy, ain't it?
No, I am terrible with celebrities.
Okay.
I don't fuck them for free.
Well, we applaud that shit. They got. I heard somebody.
I've turned down all of your favorite mainstream rappers. Except for one who paid.
Except for what?
One who paid.
One who paid.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And you can't say their name.
No, I can't say their names. I can't say their names. I know it's juicy though.
Violet Myers didn't say the name either. She said she had a sugar daddy. Was it the first time I interviewed her? But you know, I get it.
Yeah, you just can't. It's not good. It's not a good look.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So rappers
love me. It's comedians and rappers. Those are the celebrities that like go for me.
Wow.
It's really interesting. I don't know why.
How much did the dude pay you?
$5,000 for 45 minutes.
Oh, you charge them for minutes?
But no, it was an hour. But like even actually, I was there for an hour. So $5,000 for a. That's what he wanted.
He wanted pussy.
That's what he wanted. That's what I'm like famous for is.
Yeah. Okay.
So like, yeah, that's what he wanted. That was the focus.
What makes your so famous?
Little flex. I really enjoy it, and you can tell. And I think that is the big. I do. I really do enjoy giving head, and I think viewers can tell I do.
Your favorite time to give head?
Time?
Yeah, like is
time
it when a person's driving?
Oh,
when is it swimming in the pool? Oh, anytime. Anytime you like to suck up.
I could do that shit in my sleep.
Yeah?
Actually, once.
You dream about dicks?
Well, no, I was just stayed up all night and like had just not slept at all, so super sleep deprived. I'm giving my boyfriend and I just fall asleep because I'm exhausted, and he's like,
fall asleep in your mouth.
and he was like, he's like, do you want me to stop? I'm like, no.
Stop
He's
what?
like,
What was
he's
he
like, are you
doing?
falling asleep? No, because I was sucking his dick. He's like, do you want to stop? Do you want to just go to sleep? I was like, no, it's fine. Just my face. And I told him to keep going
your face to
as
sleep?
I was passing asleep. I'm just like, it's fine. I like didn't want to stop. I was like, I don't care if I'm falling asleep. Just keep doing it. I do.
You prefer to give head than penetrate?
Oh no, that's not true.
Oh, okay.
I'm also just really, when you're really good at something,
You like to
show
satisfy.
it off.
You like to see the man. Have you ever had a man's eyes roll back while you were doing
it? Sorry.
Hey, you know what? Respect to her. You know what? I mean, I know she in the street. She kind of like, owning up to it. She for the streets. But at the end of the day, at least she has a price tag. It doesn't matter if you're a regular folk or you're a rapper, you're whatever. At least she got a price tag. She knows her price. She knows her standards, bro. Because some chicks out there, bro, they doing it for free, man. And especially if it's a rapper, whatever, athlete or whatever, bro, she don't care. She gonna let him use her like a ragdoll, bro. So I mean, I like this. At least you have a little bit of a dignity, even though you for the streets. At least you're making money from it. That's fair. I respect the grind. I respect the hustle. I respect the business. At least you're using your brain a bit. At least clout doesn't mean shit to you. So yeah, keep doing. I'm all for small businesses, man. Yeah, keep doing your thing. Make your bread.
Hypothetically speaking, what would you do if your girl went on a trip during spring break to Miami, right? And at first you was trying to convince her not to go. You was like, hey, let's just go on a trip. Let's go to Belize. Let's go to Hawaii. Let's go. But she was so persistent on going to Miami. You was just like, okay, fine. Just keep me updated. Keep the location on, you know what I'm saying? And answer my calls. That's all I ask. You know what I'm saying? Because you out in Miami with your homegirls and your homegirls get down like that. I'm not trying to have you get down like that, right? So she there for the first couple days. Y'all FaceTiming every night and shit. She gonna stay there for a week, right? The third day, she not answering her phone. She not texting or nothing. And mind you, it's 10 p.m. So you getting a little worried. You call her 5 times, but you don't want to be like the crazy boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? And her friends are gonna be judging you and shit. So you just stop calling. And so she call you back a couple days later. She don't text you. She don't do nothing. She don't update you on nothing for the next 2 days, right? She call you, right? She crying and shit. She I think I cheated on you. You what you mean you think you cheated on me? She was like, no, hypothetically, she says, I mean, I guess it's cheating, but it didn't fit. So like, it didn't really count. And you sit there, I'm there like, I'm like, bro, why would you do me like that? Like, come on. I mean, hypothetically, I'm like, you like, why would you do me like that? Not only did you cheat on me, you sitting here telling me it don't count because it didn't fit. And she just start crying and she like, bro, get out my—
Hey, I gotta stop you there, man. Like, you're talking about a trip, a girl's trip to Miami during spring break, and you think nothing's gonna happen. Man, you're a clown, bro. The moment she's telling you she's going to Miami for spring break with her girl, that's the moment you're supposed to end this relationship. By you being so gullible, you believed it, right? You thought nothing's gonna become of it. You thought she's just gonna go there, Miami, you know, where it's filled with all them shorties for them streets who are all there. This, like, Miami is like the central where all the shorties from all different streets all over the globe, they like to meet up there, you know, and have fun there. That's the whole central, man. So you're gonna let your girl go there, and you're gonna believe her on everything she tell you, and you're gonna be like, ah, yeah, no problem, you know. You're gonna let your guard down here and there, and later on when she's not answering them text messages, you know, when she not returning your calls, you're gonna act surprised when she tells you she thinks she cheated. Like, you should have had this coming right off the bat. You should have told her, like, listen, if you're gonna go to Miami with your girl, we're over. You're gonna go as a single girl. You know, you're not in a relationship with me anymore, because you should expect what's coming back. And her even telling you like she thinks she cheated on you, like it was too big, it didn't fit. The fact that her action, you know, she was about to do this thing, already describe what kind of girl she is, man. Like, it's not like her describing that she didn't end up doing, like it takes her off the blame here. Like, you know what I mean? It's like it's like a robber, right, who's about to rob the bank. No, it's like a robber telling the cop, you know what, I think I might have robbed the bank. And the police is like, yo, what do you think that? Well, I went to the bank, you know, with my mask and my, you know, pew, told them to empty all the safes, but they didn't have money. I mean, you're already guilty just by you going to that place. Just by association, you're already guilty. It already shows you're about to commit a crime right there. You are already guilty. Get guilty as charged, you know what I mean? So at the end, man, this is your fault. I'm not even on your side at this point, because she at least gave you a heads up she's going to Miami. Most girls out here won't even tell you they're going to Miami. They're going to tell you they're going to visit their grandpa, whatever, at a farm, whatever, and then they'll take a detour, you know, as they're going on that plane, whoosh, and they end up in Miami, bro. At least she told you ahead of time what she about to do, right? You should have known this.
Is there any difference between dating a US girly and a UK girly?
Absolutely. American girls really look after their man on a different level. The "can I fix you a plate" line is music to my ears, right? And like Justine, though, you know, everything was like, "Can I fix you a plate? Can I get you something to eat?" And it's just different. I never really had that so much before.
I think what it is with us UK girlies is that you have to unlock that side to us. We're not just gonna give it to you off the bat. Once you know, okay, he really likes me, then I could be like, okay, cool.
I understand exactly what you're saying, yeah? I get it. Because if you offer it to everyone, no one's special. From my perspective, maybe generically men, but from my perspective, you know, I want to be looked after. But if I don't see that,
off the bat,
not off the bat, but like if I don't see that after, you know, a good few times we date in, I'm going to be thinking, is this what it's going to be like if I wife her?
Mm-hmm.
But then your angle is, I'm only going to deliver that kind of stuff when we're at that point.
Not necessarily at that point, no. But like,
or you've had some sort of security.
Yeah, girl, show me something. You know, let me see what you're about. But I'm really for looking after my man. I'm a spoiler. I'm a giver. I am in competition with my man on who can spoil who the most. That's me. But for me to get there, you need to really show me what you're on. And I think that's fair, because you never want to be in a situation, I've been there when I was younger, where you're doing wifey duties, you're doing girlfriend duties for guys, for fools, for guys.
My man here got it twisted. I mean, I guess he's comparing the UK with the American girls, but all I gotta say is, like, There's a reason why passport bros are going to South America, bro. I would argue and say that South American girls actually are the ones that love to take care of their man, the one that act more feminine, you know, the one that treat a man as how he should, and they know their place in society, you know. They know to be submissive to their man, you know, to be all about their man. They're more respectable, more feminine. You know what I'm saying, right? I don't think really American girls are, but like, hey, man, I'm not saying all American girls. Of course, you can find good American girls, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if we are talking here specifically about these countries, which country has the most proper women, I wouldn't really say America. South America is where it's at. Ask them passport bros. There's a reason why they're going to Brazil, Colombia. Like, I mean, you know what I mean, right? I mean, a lot of you guys are going to argue, you're going to say, yo, they're paying for some box out there, they're this and that. But at the end of the day, they're getting far better treatment than the women from their own countries. Just look at it. Even if they're paying, you know, I don't really advocate any man should be paying. Even if they're paying, at least they're getting their money worth. In America, bro, you be paying these women still, and they still gonna treat you like that. They still gonna treat you like normal, bro. All disrespecting you, all up in your face. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying it's good to pay, but I'm just saying, like, yo, in terms of respectable women, proper women, I don't think America is a place, you know. But if you, I guess you're comparing UK to America, so maybe that's what you've noticed. But American women ain't that as proper as you're describing. I'm telling you off the bat.
Did you cheat on me?
No, I never cheated on you.
All the texting the other girls, flirting with all the girls.
We didn't say we were exclusive.
I went to your home in Texas.
Okay, yeah.
To see your family.
Yes.
That's a girlfriend responsibility.
But you coming wasn't me saying, oh, be my girlfriend.
We weren't exclusive. I wasn't talking to anyone else. And you were flirting with other girls.
I knew that if I were to sleep with someone, I'd lose you, so I never did.
If we're not dating, what's there to lose?
Our friendship.
Our friendship, we were past that stage. You were still pulling this on me. You ditched me? With another girl that you said that was your friend, right?
From the moment we got to go shit, like, you were yelling at me, mad at me, we just kept arguing. You hold it on to the past for so long, then when I tell you what actually happened, you think it's a lie.
Because you're a liar. The girl that you said that was your friend at Coachella, you ended up sleeping with her right after we broke up.
I'm sorry, yes. I did it, yes. I'm sorry. I want to be the guy that you need. Will you give me a second chance?
My guy here just, yo, bro, just give up. You lost. You already lost. You're right now, you're already, how do I say this in an appropriate way, man? You're already shooting yourself on the foot, you know. You're already backtracking your own words here, you know. You were describing her, telling her you guys were not exclusive, that's why you were doing what you were doing. But at the end, how can you say that you knew that if you slept with any other person you would lose her? And she's like, yo, what's there to lose? Because you literally said that you guys were not exclusive, so why are you afraid of sleeping with other people? Why are you afraid of losing her if you guys were not exclusive? What is there to lose? She has a point, right? So what the problem here I can see is you just weren't direct with your intentions off the bat. You know, you were leading her on, you wanted her to be, you know, your girlfriend, all this and that. But in the end, you also wanted to go and mess around in the street, but you didn't make it clear with her. On her side, she thinks you guys are proper, you guys are dating, you guys are an official couple. But on your side, you're still acting like you're a single man. You know, but you're still like, you still want her to be loyal to you, not to mess with any other dudes, but you want to still mess with them other females. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really make any sense. You're trying to justify it, but like, yo, just give up, bro. Just give up, man. You know, it's hypocritical, really. You're a hypocrite on this. And this is what happens when you guys don't communicate properly. You guys got to communicate this off the bat, man. These women, you guys are leading them on, and they know they catch you doing things with them other women, flirting with them other women. They're reacting like this because you didn't communicate properly. If you had told her off the bat that what you guys are doing is just a fling, or you know, you guys are just friends with benefit, nothing out of it, you guys can still see other people, it's an open relationship, then you wouldn't have had these problems. But you are not communicating properly off the rip. That's where all these issues are rising.
The plan was to spend a few hours with my side chick Friday after work, but I drank too much, slept too late, drove home from work the following morning at 5:30 a.m. At home, I turned the key and encountered my wife sitting in the dark with her hoodie on. Her hand was in her pocket on her .22 gun. She told me to take her to wherever you just came from, or she was gonna hurt me.
The fear.
I said, okay.
Fact. What else did you say?
I nearly ran to my car. As she got to the passenger side, I sped off. She fell on her ass and shot at me. I went back to my side chick's apartment. I asked my boss to transfer me to another site because my wife wants to harm me. It's been 3 weeks and my side has asked me to leave, but I can't go back home. I miss my wife and I'd like to repair my marriage, but I can't trust her not to harm me. Advice.
There is no advice.
Bro!
Oh, my, he's right.
Yo, man, at the end of this video, man, this is what happens. This is what you get when you guys are dating them hood girls. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you caught her, bro. Like, this girl's hood, bro. Like, I mean, she from the streets, but she from different kind of streets. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about them women on the street that be sleeping for money or anything, but I'm saying, like, yo, she from the street, bro. Like Chicago street. She got a little pew, bro. If you go back home, bro, you're losing your life, bro. You know what I mean? So it's your fault. I don't know why you're going after girls from the hood to begin with, but you deserve this. You know, you wouldn't even be able to sleep at night. So I mean, I don't know, man. There's no recovery of this, bro. Let her have everything in that house and just move on with your life. Start fresh. Because yo, you're gonna go back, bro. Trust me, bro. You're gonna end up with a bullet up your ass, bro. Trust me, man. I mean, you should have known this right off the bat. If you got a woman like this, bro, she ghetto as this, you know, you show up home, bro, and she trying to hold you hostage, bro. You know, she even making you drive, bro. She want you to be the driver while she's in the passenger with a little pew, you know. The fact that she even shot that bullet, bro, when she fell off the ground tells you all you need to know. You ain't safe in this, bro. So you might as well just, if you want to live, man, trust me, if you want to live, take my advice, man. Move on with your life. Forget about this. This is the past. Now move on. But you be lucky she ain't hunting you down, bro, because I bet you right in her room right now, she got them plans all over the walls. She knows your location. She probably tracking that car as well, bro. So I mean, wherever you are, she gonna find you one way or another, right? But yo, anyways, guys, that's the video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to click the like button, subscribe, and catch you next time.